Welcome to the GBF kitchen. Today we're making the ultimate dippy egg for grown-ups using British blue eggs from Fairburn Farm, which were gold winners in the Great British Food Awards 2024. So when you're looking for a really great quality egg, you're looking for a really delicious, glorious golden centre. And when you're boiling an egg, you need to be really careful about the timing. So I'm using medium eggs here. So you give them 5 minutes in a rolling boil. You need to make sure that the boil isn't too ferocious, otherwise it'll buffet the egg about a bit and it might damage the egg. If you're doing a smaller egg, you want it to be maybe 4 minutes, larger egg 7 minutes. And when you lower the egg into the pan, just make sure it doesn't hit the bottom too hard, because otherwise you run the risk of cracking the egg and the whole thing pouring out into the pan. So next you take the eggs out of the pan and you place them into ice cold water to stop them from cooking. So now they're cool enough to handle, you lift them up and put them in the egg cup. And the thing that's great about Fairburn eggs, British blue eggs, is not only do they have a really attractive blue shell, they're also really buttery flavour, really nice and rich and creamy, and a beautiful yellow yolk. Okay, so now it's the moment of truth. The eggs are boiled. I've placed them into cold water to make sure that they stop cooking, and they're now in their egg cups. So let's see how the yolk is looking. So I'm going to use this egg topper. I haven't used one before, so please be patient with me. It might be a bit messy. But so we place it on the top, one firm hit, and then I'm going to use a knife to cut around the egg, cut through the egg rather, and it looks like we have a nice dippy yolk. Okay, so there we have it. We have a gorgeously golden yolk, which is exactly what we're looking for. In the words of the Great British Food Awards judge Simon Rogan, who judged this category, he was saying that there's an intensely yolky flavour, which is exactly what we want. The thing that makes the ultimate dippy egg for grown-ups is using really good quality things to dip into the egg. I really love this sourdough from Lovingly Artisan. They're based in Cumbria. They use heritage grains, so you get this extra really rich deep flavour, which makes all the difference when you're preparing such a simple dish. I've also prepared some really delicious extra things to dip into the egg to really make an occasion out of this meal. So we have some gorgeous tender stem broccoli and asparagus, which I've lightly steamed to make sure they still retain a crunch and really vivid green. We've got bacon, which has been air fried for extra crispiness. We've got homemade cheese straws for an extra hit of savouriness. And I love how the pastry sometimes flakes into the yolk, it's amazing. And we also have crumpets for just the ultimate indulgent brunch. Okay, so I'm going to start classic with some toasted Lovingly Artisan sourdough. So I'm going to take it out of the toaster. I have some amazing award-winning butter from Castle Dairies, which is from Wales. It's made using the very finest cream from northern West Wales, and is absolutely delicious. So just put this on the toast. It goes to show using these amazing ingredients what a difference it makes using really good quality products. Completely changes the flavour of what you're eating. To really intensify the delicious rich flavour of the yolk, I love to add a bit of sea salt, and I particularly like Cornish sea salt. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit onto the yolk, and it's time to dip. You can see that delicious yolk oozing out, making a mess onto the counter. Really delicious. Next up, I'm going to go for an asparagus spear, which I absolutely love, and it's a brilliant taste of the British spring. So I'm going to go in spear first. Amazing, this egg is so oozy. And there we have it, a cracking, super indulgent brunch to share with your friends. And for more brunch inspiration and loads of other foodie finds, check out the winners at the Great British Food Awards 2024.